Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of My Sims 4 Covenant Legacy Challenge. My name is Ronald the Simmer, and this is Season 3, Episode 2. In a discussion, Princess Celestia has come to her nieces, Queen Moira and Mother Seer Hestia. She has requested to marry her long-term concubine, Master Nolan Tarth, requesting for a more simpler life. The Queen and Mother Seer both looked at their aunt in wonder and asked, why would she want to marry? Marrying anyone when you're a princess or queen naturally decreases your appeal in the public. Members of the royal family are to be married to the system and crown, not to men. Celestia smiled. She knew exactly what it meant. She had no lust for the crown. She wanted Moira to rule. Marrying Nolan would only center Moira and her family more than before. The choice was up to the Mother Seer, of course, for she approved of all marriages, even royal. Hestia agreed to follow the marriage, but it also made the younger princess think. What Celestia said was true, even more true for her once she marries Figaro. Her access to her mother's throne was crawling further and further away by the day. The only question is, does she want it? Bells were ringing in the high church. Princess Celestia and Master Nolan stood before the altar as they placed a coin in the fountains, a sign of goodwill to their goddess, a gift for allowing their marriage to be. This was the first wedding of the new era. Princess Hestia stood before them, giving the woman and groom room to speak. Today Gaia would combine two hearts once more. Rings were exchanged, and heartfelt kisses moved the building. By the end of the ritual, Princess Celestia and Lord Nolan were now married. There was no doubt that this has decreased her influence. Hey everyone! So right now, guys, we are. Oh my god, why does this always happen when I'm in spectating mode? Ugh. Please leave me alone. Right now, guys, we are currently at. Where did the queen go? No. Come back down here and dance with the rest or listen to some music. How about that? Listen to some music with everybody else. Right now, guys, we are having the wedding of Celestia and now Lord Nolan Ether. So he has gotten him a name change. I wonder why my headline effects aren't on. I thought I turned them back on. There we go. So yes, he's now Lord Nolan Ether, along with his wife Celestia. Where is he going? He's going to talk to Mara. They have come up here to eat a little bit. It looks like, which is good. But yes, guys, we've had the wedding, the first wedding of this generation. Sure, he can dislike the music. He's going to use the restroom when there's one right here. Just go that way. Oh my god, so many of you have to use the restroom because I did teleport all of them here, so they came over here with their needs all wonky and stuff. Let me just cheat your energy, Amelia, because I don't want you to pass out at the party. But yes, guys, Celestia has officially gotten married, which is really, really good to see. Everybody's leaving the dance floor, I guess, because they're hungry, which is a little annoying. But hey, we got to make do with what we have. But I mean, if she wants to eat, she can come eat if she wants to. Let's see. She doesn't really have to, but it would be nice. So let's see. Do you have any cookies? Let's get her to eat some cookies because she's not really hungry. She can come sit here in this seat. What about her husband, Nolan? Nolan is a little hungry, so let's just get him to get some turkey and he can come sit next to Celestia herself. So, guys, yes, it has been a while since I last posted an episode. I am now just finding time to record because my life, as I've said many times before, is very busy. I do want to introduce you to some of our Sims here, guys. So you guys didn't really get a look at Princess Hera's makeover, but this is how she looks up close. I think she's very pretty. She has a lot of her mother in her, but I also see a lot of her father in her as well, Cyrus. I love her little pigtails that she has with the bangs, but she doesn't have a circlet anymore, guys. And the reason why I have done that because usually in my head she's not a first claimant or a second claimant anymore. She's more of a third claimant now. not technically, she's still kind of a second claimant, but like in terms of she's a second claimant, she's not a first claimant anymore, is what I would say. First claimants would be the queen and basically her daughters, but she's definitely a second claimant now, and I really got to rework that whole system because I'm confusing myself. But she does not have her circlet anymore because I've decided that whenever there is a queen and she has sisters, they will lose her. They will keep their royal title as princesses. This is her everyday wear. They will keep their royal titles as princesses. Whenever their sisters become queens, they will basically become a noble princess. Essentially, they're technically still royal and they're also noble at the same time. So they have basically joined the class of nobles. Essentially, um, they are princesses. They have their titles, but they are not as prestigious as a royal princess would be, like Princess Orlin, for example. So those are some of the changes I have done. So that's why she doesn't have a circlet anymore. And the same thing goes for Hestia. So she's in her Mother Seer gown right now, but if she were to get inside of her everyday wear, like I'm gonna show you right now, I guess. Um, this is her everyday gown. You can see she no longer has her circlet. She has more of a headband like the rest of the ladies do. She's a princess and a mother seer, but she's no longer a first claimant anymore. So she does not have those circlets like or a crown like the queen would, or any other high-born princess. I'm gonna actually tweak those claimants a little bit just so that I know what's going on. I have not really looked at my rules in a very long time because it's been a while for me in terms of like playing this game constantly. Because I remember like beforehand, I was always playing the game on a regular basis, but that has not been like the normal for me these past few months, I would say, or weeks. I would say weeks, maybe. Well, it's been like 2 months since I really sat down and like played the game constantly. Recording for you guys. I try pre-recording, but like it never goes well for me. So I might still try to pre-record. I'm gonna see how that goes for me. But yes, Celestia has married Nolan. This is how he looks, guys. I did give him a bit of a makeover. I gave him like a little bit of a mohawk. At first, he had like a shortcut similar to this, but now it is indeed a mohawk. And he's always been a pretty handsome sim, and now Celestia has married her long-term concubine. He has been her concubine since she was a young woman, given to her by her own mother. But she just thought it was, the sensible thing to go ahead and tie the knot. And one thing we will do, guys, we will get them to try for a baby because, this is their consummation night. They have already consummated their union many times before due to them being concubine and woman. But now that they're husband and wife, wife and man, I should say, or woman and man, well, woman and husband, um, I do want them to like kind of lay together tonight, because I think it makes the most sense. Like they will lay together on their marriage night, um, and maybe she will get pregnant, maybe she won't. I'm gonna leave it up to the game to decide for me. But I'm not. If she doesn't get pregnant tonight, that will be her last pregnancy. I mean, that will be her last time trying for a child. So I'm gonna allow for Princess Celestia to maybe get pregnant. So it's really just up to the game mechanics. So we're gonna see what happens. Um, Now I do. Where are you going? Where are you two going? This is what I'm saying. Okay, so she's going to chat with Lady Clara, and he's going to chat with Queen Moira. Where is Queen Moira? Okay, they're down here. Oh, look at Elle. So I did invite Elle to the party for one particular reason, guys. So Clara must be upstairs. Um, she's cross stitching, of course. Oh my God. Why are you two getting into a random fight? Like you don't even have a bad relationship. Oh my God. Oh my God, guys. Oh, you know what this could be, guys? Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Sorry for that. But you know what this could be, guys? As we all know, Lady Margaret is the grandmother to Hestia and of course the late Princess Arwen. And as we all know, Arwen was Arwen technically in the name of Lady Margaret, our last mother seer. She kind of executed Mara's mother, and maybe Mara, you know, she's still a teenager, guys. Technically, she's a young teenager along with Hestia. They're both a teenager, so maybe Mara is she is very angry with Hestia, and she kind of blames essentially her mother's death on basically Hestia, because she's the last remaining person basically who was connected to Margaret, who was here, who was at the castle when all of the intrigues were going on, and she, her grandmother, and technically, if you want to go by like law, her grandmother and the pretender Arum were the ones who executed Lady Isabel, Mara's mother. So that could be a reason as to why these two are fighting. And she is very much like, I don't like you. Let me actually get Clara down here. Where is Clara? Because I don't want you guys cross stitching. I need to put a lock on his door so they can stay down here. Just come over here and dance, my love. Just dance. You have other activities to do besides cross stitching. Maybe I should put a cross stitching thing downstairs because they're coming up here in basically the humble abode of the ladies' home. Maybe I should lock the upstairs area. I'm gonna do that actually. So you can stop this, Clara. Come on, stop it, stop it, stop it. And then I'm gonna lock this door so no one gets in here. And here comes Hera coming to talk to her grandmother. Come down here. Come down here. Oh, they despise each other now, guys. That is so. Wait, who won the fight actually? Oh, that I need to see that. I probably missed it. Stop looking at me. Too many Sims, and where is Mara? Oh, it looks like Mara has lost the fight. Okay, well, it makes sense. Hestia is the princess, so she probably has a lot more, you know, updo than Mara does. That is so crazy though. I did not expect that story to kind of blossom like that, but it makes so much sense as to why she would probably want to fight Hestia. Like your mother, your grandmother. I mean, not your mother, but your sister and your grandmother are the one reason why my mother is dead. She had to become a high lady prematurely due to her mother's death, which is so very very sad. But it is the way the cookie has crumbled. Clara has made her way downstairs, which is good. I'm sorry, guys. I'm multitasking right now. I am multitasking. Okay, let me see where can I find so many Sims right now. I can't decide which ones are okay, so she's down here. Okay, no one's up here. So let me go ahead and lock this door for everyone so that no one goes up there. Um but the real okay, now I can get back to what I was originally wanted to talk about. The real reason why I did invite Prince L here, as you guys can see, he also has a bit of a makeover. I'm gonna let him get down a little bit so that you guys can see him. I have given him like a makeover as if he was a married prince, and that is because, of course, when anybody enters the harem, is kind of a privilege, and they are seen as very prestigious people, even though the concubines don't have like a lot of they don't have like a lot of wiggle room, I would say. um in terms of like leaving the castle, like they have to be basically they have to get permission to do anything when it comes to living in the harem of the queen. But it is seen, even though it's kind of like a prison in a sense, it is seen as a privilege for a lot of the males within the queendom, a step up, if you will. And I have given him a makeover as if he was a married prince. So like he has a similar makeover like his uncles, Prince Oren and Prince Samir or Amir. I keep getting those names confused. And the same thing goes for Lord Amir, but Prince L has a similar some similar makeovers to them. So let me actually get him back inside of his formal wear. But um yeah, I gave him a new makeover, as you guys can see. I think he looks very handsome. Um my handsome Prince L. But the real reason why, guys, I have invited him is for Prince Sayek. Now, one thing that I have not thoroughly discussed, he's very enchanted with the queen. He keeps wanting to go talk to her, which I find very interesting. He wants to make sure that he gets on her good side because he could be a father to a potential princess or queen one day. You never know what the story entails for the future after Queen Mora dies. I should say, Sayek actually. He wants to share his insecurities, and I think I'm gonna do that with L. Let's get him to come up in here. Actually, let's just get him to listen to the music a little bit. He might be keeping his eye on. He might be keeping his eye on Prince L here, but come in a little bit more. Come on, come on, this way, this way. So my thought processes with this whole romantic interaction here, guys. So I do feel like very much Sayek is very much hurting at the fact that L has joined the harem. He did not want that to happen, in my opinion. L, I do feel, guys, is in love with L. L. Sayek, I do feel like is in love with L, guys. I was trying to wrap my brain around why would Prince Sayek and Elle have any romantic relation? Why would they be flirting? So go ahead and share your insecurities. But I've come up with this thing in my head. Well, I think it makes sense for the story wise. As we all know, Elle is very much like enamored with Queen Moira ever since basically he started coming around the princess, because for a very long time, or the queen I should say, for a very long time, Prince Al was separated from Queen Moira because they grew up in different households. He was at Sunstone most of his childhood, and of course Moira was at Moonstone, and they really didn't grow up as cousins. I would say they kind of had separate lives until he came over to the court, and they became close rather quickly. Look at their relationship, guys. They became very close rather quickly, I would say. And I do feel like Elle developed feelings for Moira. And I wouldn't say that Moira didn't develop feelings for him, but I would say that I don't think that Moira really realizes that she has feelings for Elle. That's what I believe. Like, I think that she likes him, but like it hasn't been explored, so she doesn't really like sit there and ponder on Elle. But Elle, he is always, trying to talk to Moira. Like every time he's around, he wants to talk to Moira, and everything of the sorts. But Elle, guys, he's been a silent person in the background, just watching everything basically happen, and he, I feel, is very much like in love with Elle, and um let's just let the game play a little bit. I do feel like he's in love with Elle, and he basically hates the fact that he has joined the harem because he's really never going to be allowed to have like freedom as a married prince might have, or basically Victor or Prince Orin or Prince Amir or even Lord Consorts. He will never have that freedom anymore because he has joined the harem. But this is what Elle wanted, and he wanted this life of basically being a basic I don't know how to explain it, a slave to Moira in a sense, because he's basically a slave. You know, his only purpose in the harem is to basically give the queen children and potentially help raise those kids. That's basically his purpose. And he doesn't really have a lot of freedom. But I do feel like the crown makes it seem like a luxury thing to do. Like I think it's painted as luxury to the males at least. But the women know. The women know. They know that these men will not really have much freedom. But Sayek does realize that he will not have Elle close to him anymore. He has always been like a silent admirer, and I do think that Elle knows that. I think that Elle knows that Sayek has feelings for him, but I do feel like Elle knows that Sayek is attracted to him, and I do feel like he's also attracted to Sayek. But his devotion is to Moira, and he's gonna choose Moira each time. Is what I'm gathering from this whole situation, and I do find it interesting that this is happening between the two of them. He's already flirty, guys. What from a romantic atmosphere? Oh my god. It's because see, let me. Do they have a sentiment with each other? Let me actually see. Closer from happy memories. So though they just have like they don't have a romantic sentiment. They it might just be because they have romantic feelings for each other. But um I do feel like L does have feelings for Saig, and I do feel like Saig has feelings for L. Most like it's more obvious from Saig's position, but I do feel like also L has them, but L is not acting upon them necessarily because he is devoted to Queen Moira, and his true heart is with Moira, but Saig's heart is with L. So it's kind of a love triangle here, or maybe a love angle. It's definitely a love angle where basically Saik is trying to give his all to L here, and L is giving his all to Moira. So you know, and Moira is only giving a portion of what she has to L because I mean they haven't even started a romantic relationship yet. So this is all very, very, very sad. A very sad situation. If you guys have any opinions on this whole angle here, if you guys are willing to go ahead and tell me. Um, but I just thought I should say that because I never really got to explore it when the war was happening. When I seen the two of them flirting, I was so shocked by it. But I definitely have the time now, and um, he wants to obsess over favorite video games. He really wants to talk to L, which I find very interesting. And he also wants to schedule a date. You know what, guys? I'm gonna pin this. I'm gonna pin this. Because I think this is kind of interesting. Uh, oh, oh my god! Ask Robin to be girlfriend. Okay, interesting. Now, also, guys, this is also interesting. Oh my god, this is also interesting because I do feel like Robin was there when the whole flirting thing was happening. Whenever Elle was flirting with Sayek, Robin was there. I'm pretty sure if I can remember correctly, or was it Helen? I don't remember, but um Robin was there, and I think she got really jealous when Elle flirted with Sayek. Maybe Elle was like, I don't think that he likes Robin. I think that he's trying to force himself to get over Elle. So maybe he's trying to like push, maybe trying to court Robin, to kind of push Elle away, because he knows that it'll never amount to anything. So he's trying to basically start a life outside of Elle, because basically that's what he's done. Elle has started his life outside of Sayek. Oh my god, this is so much drama. But I do want to pin this because I actually might make this happen between him and Elle to see what might happen. I think that'd be kind of cool. Um, Maybe Sayek will try to get Elle um to come out of the castle and basically romance him a little bit, because technically Al Sayek is at the castle right now, um, and Al is too. He's just in a harem. So I think I might do this. Maybe later in the episode is when we might explore that. But yeah, he's trying to basically get Robin, because he's trying to push L away, which I do find interesting. I wonder why everybody was clapping for L. And say Elle wants to become friends with Master Figaro, the future father seer to the mother seer here. Interesting, interesting. Ugh, so I do feel like by 8 o'clock is when I will cut here, guys, and we will go ahead and get Princess Celestia and uh um Lord Norland to go ahead and try for their baby and basically consummate their wedding night, to see what happens. And then, guys, I might end the episode with a secret rendezvous between Sayek and Elle. I think that'll be kind of fun. Um, Master Fenris has a major crush on Lady Marcella. Oh, poor poor Fenris. Poor Fenris. This is him right here. So this is Fenris, guys, but he apparently has a crush. Oh my god, my god doggone mouse. But he apparently has a crush on Lady Marcella. She is a very beautiful woman. She's very, very beautiful. He likes his women a little seasoned. Okay, okay. But she's very much happily married to Lord Oren, oh, Prince Oren, I should say. Oh, and just to give like a quick update on the marriage of Prince Amir and High Lady Jalisa, their marriage is not the best, guys. It just happened on its own. They're just not. They're not in the happiest marriage, which I predicted what might. I predicted this might happen. Basically, when Lady Giselle was still living, Jalisa has always been kind of materialistic, I would say. And I do feel like secretly she rivals with the Crescents. She kind of envies the fact that Oren and Marcella have so many kids, and compared to her, she only has two with her husband. And she finds him disgusting. I feel she does not want anything to do with her husband in the bed wise. Like she she feels like she has gotten the weaker prince out of the two, and so these two barely ever like spend any time with each other. But out of their marriage, they did produce two kids, Lord Samir and Lady Orlin. But she's not going to live with him anymore. She's very much done with basically the romantic part of her life when it comes to her husband. She has not laid with him since basically season one. So it's very much a sad thing to see where Jaleesa's life has gone, especially for Amir, because I've always felt bad for Amir that he had to be married to such a woman. She does not want. She doesn't. I mean, of course, she keeps up for appearances, but in truth, she does not love her husband. She probably wishes that she would have had Oren instead of Amir, somebody a much stronger husband, more fit to give her more children. Because I do feel like she is very much upset that Marcella has had six kids compared to her five. I mean, her two. Amelia has a crush on Fenris. Okay. I mean, that's not bad. That's definitely not bad. I mean, it would be interesting to see that happen. I do, guys, have the list of who will marry who. Um, Let me actually pause right here because I do have to cut in a little bit. Well, I won't have to cut actually. I'm going to actually just get the two of. I'm going to go ahead and get. Where is Celestia? You can come upstairs, and I'm going to go ahead and get you and Nolan to go ahead and get prepared to try for your next kid. But it will technically be your first child in a very, very long time. That's if they get pregnant together. After he uses the restroom, I guess he can come over here and no, just finish using the restroom because you obviously have to pee, and then you can come over here and sit to talk to your wife. But I do have the list of who is going to marry who, guys. And I have rolled to see who would like if the mother serial would approve of any of the marriages. Two of the marriages have been disapproved, so I will have to like find a way to basically rearrange some of the marriages so that they will have so the mother serial can approve of it. And I will have like episodes where we will focus on these marriages or the betrothal aspect of it all. But a lot of the marriages I would say will not be shown on screen because I'm gonna more so focus on our high ladies that are on the council rather than noble ladies that are outside of the council. So in truth, basically only our high ladies will have focused episodes basically for their weddings, I would say. The other ladies, we will basically hear about them throughout the game and throughout the story, but we won't have like really focused times on them. I might jump to them to like help them get pregnant, and you guys can see that if you want, but that'll be all for that. Um, but we will be waiting on a couple people because their teenagers are about right now, so there won't be too many marriages happening all at once. Amelia won't get married until she's a young adult. Nara is the same way, and Hestia is also in the same boat, as well as Hera. Um, so a lot of our council members, Persephone will get married soon, though. Um, Jaleesa is already married, and I think that's about it for people that are on our council. Everybody else, I think, is very much married. So we will have to see what happens. We will have to see what happens. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get our lady here, our princess here, to go ahead and try for a baby with her husband. And we're going to see if she's going to get pregnant or not. This is their wedding night, guys. I'm excited to see though. She's a very family oriented sim, so it would make sense that she would want to try to have another kid. She likes to have kids. She loves children. She loves family, I would say. Just like the queen does. The queen's gonna have many kids, I think. I think that's what I'm gonna aim for with her. She might have even more. She might have 8. I might have get her to have 8, but it's gonna be very dangerous considering childbirth is a dangerous thing now, and she is pregnant with Lord Achilles' child. Thank God I remember that. Actually, let's get the queen to share the big news with Marcella. I'm pretty sure everyone knows that she's pregnant, but this is Marcella's grandkid that's within her womb, so it'll be kind of cool for her to know that she's going to be having her grandchild be born soon, her first grandkid actually. Did these two get done in the bed? It looks like they almost did. Okay, that's great. But as you guys can see, he's no longer a master. He's a lord now, due to the fact that he's the lord of Star Castle. He's the lord of Star Castle, and he's also married to a princess. So whenever you're married to a princess, your rank does go up, and he's now a lord. And of course, he has had his last name changed to Ether instead of Tarth, because Celestia is she's an Ether now. Her house is Ether, but now that she has gone ahead and tried for her baby, let's go ahead and get her to take this pregnancy test. So come on, Celestia, you can do this. Let's see if you're pregnant. Clara and Princess Hera have a supportive family dynamic. I can see that, considering she doesn't have much family left. All right. Are you? Oh, she's pregnant, guys. So Celestia is gonna have another kid. That is so good. Let's go ahead and get her to tell her husband. This is gonna be her first child that she's had in a very long time. So both of her kids are close to adulthood, and she's about to have another child, which I think is cool. Hopefully, she does not die from childbirth. We have 2 new pregnant Sims in the queendom right now, guys. She's gonna go ahead and tell her husband the good news that you're gonna have another kid, which I think is so good. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna cut to when we basically get to Castle Elodie. Okay, guys, so we are back, and I have decided, instead of going straight to Odina Castle or Elodie Castle, I have actually come to a park that's not far away from Odina Castle. I don't know if you could see from this far, but oh, it's right here. See, not that far away. But say it, guys. We're gonna pretend like there's nobody here, because this is like the middle of the night and people are just walking around, which should not be happening. But anyway, Prince Aik, on their way back to the castle after the wedding, after his mother's wedding, he basically asked Elle if they can basically meet up in secret, before the night, before basically the morning comes, and he basically wishes to basically confess something to him. Well, not confess, but like basically pour his heart out to Elle. And I will go ahead and get them to be romantic with one another. So let's see. Um, let's just get them to have their first kiss. That's something that we can actually do. But um, yes, say he wants to basically pour his heart out to Elle before basically things start to really happen between the two of them. It is a very sad thing. The fact that Sayek is one day going to have to get married to some noble woman or some princess maybe, and Elle is already in the harem of the queen, and he's going to have to one day produce a child for Queen Moira, or maybe he won't. Depending on how many kids she have, and depending on if she dies in childbirth, Elle might not ever basically have a kid with Moira, or he may not ever get picked due to the role. So we don't know. We don't really know. But also, guys, his want that he had with Lady Robin went away for some reason. I think it's because I traveled to this lot. I hate that happened, but it did happen. Ugh, that's so annoying. But I mean, it's still, we can still make this like, I don't know if they're gonna be boyfriend and girlfriend, but definitely he might be going to Robin's direction to kind of get over Elle in a sense, because I do feel like Elle he has feelings for Sig, but he's definitely pushing him away because essentially, guys, does not want to. He doesn't want to. Uh, he doesn't want his own, basically his own life get in the way of, well, he doesn't want Sayek to get in the way of his future life that he may have with Moira. He obviously loves Moira more, and he does not really want a lot to do with Sayek, I would say. But let's get them to have their first kiss. So let's get you guys to get up and get your first kiss done. Come on. Come on, Sayek, you got this. Are they about to have it on the carpet? I never knew that was a thing. That's cool. Okay, I kind of want to take a picture of this, guys, because I low-key want to have this for memories for in the future. So let me go ahead and take a picture of this rendezvous. The same one that Elodie had with her concubine Cyrus in secret against her husband. Let's see what happens, guys. Oh, that is such a cute animation. Okay, I find this so cute though, guys. But Sayek is like, I need to have my one last kiss before you become Moira's officially. Oh, that's so sad though. Let's see. You can go ahead and kiss him again. I'm trying to get them both romantic, to kind of get this achievement done. Okay, so now they both are romantic. He wants to kiss him passionately, so I guess we can do that. Make out in the great outdoors. What is with him? Wanting to ask everybody to be his boyfriend. I don't think I'm gonna do this because this is not like, I don't think this is really his story arc. So I'm not even going to worry about that. Oh, it looks like we have a birthday to celebrate next episode, guys. Minerva's going to age up into a child. That's going to be exciting. I'm not going to worry about this. Like, he wants to make everybody his boyfriend. That's so interesting. He wants to basically be friendly with him, so let's go ahead and do that. He can go ahead and sit and chat with Elle here, but we're not going to ask him to be his romantic partner. I don't think we're going to do that. You can go ahead and, I thought they had the kiss passionately thing, but go ahead and offer him a rose maybe. Make out in the great outdoors. I never seen this animation, so let's see. So give him a rose. But yes, guys, Elle is professing his love for Elle, and he definitely wants he definitely wants to be with Elle, but of course their lives are going in two different directions. Sayek will one day be married to some noble woman, and Elle will one day bear a child for the queen, or give the queen a child. And of course, as we all know, Elle is in love with Queen Moira. He wants to woohoo with Elle, guys. So I guess we can go ahead and make that happen. Let's go ahead and get them to mess around in the covers here. And the picnic blanket. So come on Elle, let's see what happens. Okay, good. So yes, this is happening, guys. I wonder what your opinions on this little relationship here, and like, how do you guys feel about Sayek having feelings for Elle, and Elle having feelings for Sayek, but also being in love with Moira and trying to push Sayek away because he really wants Moira at the end of the day. That is his main goal, unfortunately. Are they going to couple together, or yeah, the game just let it go? Let's get you guys to go ahead and mess around in the blanket. Come on. Okay, good. Now they're gonna have now it's going to happen. But Anyway, guys, I am gonna end this episode off here. I think it has gone on. Oh my god, I think it has gone on a little. Oh my god, we have to pay the bills. I think it has gone on long enough. I think this episode may be like an hour long. I don't know for sure because I haven't been timing myself like I should have been. But anyway, my name is Ronald the Simmer, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.